Here's everything I've done since the last episode. One of the first things that you might notice is that I've completed both of the towers, and for it, suppose I have just added 8 columns of fence gates up to the tippy top, and I've also built the roof, just like the ones that are built over here. The key difference being that all of these have a half a block gap in between the two rows, but over here it's one block because of how tall it is. If I was to make it half a block, my eyes wouldn't be able to see it, and even yours. And I've also added lightning rods because I add that to every build because most of my structures, key parts are made out of wood and it thunderstorms a lot on my islands, so it may burn down. So adding a few lightning rods just helps it a bit. And you also might have noticed I've built in the doors to my all my entrances that I have in the building. But I will say I don't really like the look of it right now. I may change it up a bit, but for now it works. The other thing I did is built up the staircase that was supposed to be inside of the tower connecting each floor. This is the second floor right over here, and it connects up to the first terrace that's over here. And in today's episode, we are going to be making kind of a guardrail along all the terraces that I've built so far because I don't want anyone to fall down and get myself served with a lawsuit. So. And if I do keep going up the staircase in the tower, it will firstly lead me to the third floor. But if I keep going, it will again lead me to the topest terrace that I've made. But if I keep on going again, it will lead to this area right over here. And what I'm planning to do in this big place that I have is kind of turn it into like a place where people can book it to stay in, kind of like an destination hotels, like like the ones that people say like a cabin in the woods or something like that. So I want to make it that kind of an area where you can maybe cook, go up, there's a bedroom with some bookshelves. I want to make that kind of a thing. But then I was thinking, right, obviously I have this extra space, that's why I can build it. And I have some extra space right over there too, right? Because I only need this part and this part of the tower would be empty. So I decided that like this structure, right, this part of the build is supposed to be for the workers who maintain this structure. So what if this part actually is kind of the same thing, just a bit smaller because this is two floors, this is going to be just one. This one can be booked by the workers themselves for free for them, maybe their families visiting, or they can stay themselves. Whatever the case is, that part is for the workers themselves. I don't know how, but I kind of missed it when I was building it that I didn't put in a row of concrete along this pathway over here because usually along over here, right, I would put in a similar block that I'm building with, but I didn't for some reason this time. Maybe my mind was thinking about something else. But in today's episode, we are also be going to be putting the concrete in over here to make it look